Another surprise for me was kind of the scheduling of the program. I think I was pleasant about that too, because the way that we had more of an open schedule and how it was more up to the people to dictate what was happening. I think that's a really interesting way to hold meetings.
Great. And what was it that spurred you to want to lead a session?
I think part of it is because we had to ask a question, like the topic sentences had to be in the form of questions. And I had like something I was interested in or concerned about, but I never was like asking a question. So having to figure out what the question is made me want to ask a question. And then the next day after my first session, there was more information that I felt I wanted to know about my section, so I asked another question.
And so, Kim, when you started with us right at the beginning of this whole thing, what were your first impressions? Like, what did you think about versus what you saw today?
Wow, I would have never imagined that the impact that this 2-day call to collaboration would really have, not only for community residents, but for me. What resonated was the true love and just the change that people wanted to see. And so when we was talking and planning 10 months ago, I was like, okay, we might get 100, 150 people. I did not think that we would get 300 plus individuals, 80 plus students. So the call went out and the community answered. And so that was just like an awesome, like, I was just so excited about it because I thought, is this really going to happen? You know, when you're planning, you don't really know. But I think that the ability for Creative New Jersey, the way that you allowed us to kind of reach out to people, and all the members who was on the committee to reach out to people from different areas, different sectors, and folks really felt the buy-in. So that to me was just so worth it, to have all those meetings to kind of say, what is our mission? What is our goal? Because then it made us think about, well, who really needs to be in this room? And so I was just really pleased by that.
Thank you. Any last thoughts that you guys want to share in terms of, you know, something that was exciting, something that maybe you're doing next?
During my section, I talked about how there is a disconnect, it seems, between students and their schools and their parents, and just how there's just not a way for all of Newark to feel connected. And yesterday it was brought up that it could be because of the division between wards, and today it was brought up because people don't think that everyone is aware of the resources they have. And I find it's interesting that like we're noticing the divide now, and we're noticing how important it is for all of us to be connected because we all want Newark to succeed together.
And I think to me, the call to have a call to collaboration for the youth, that is something that I definitely want to work with, and to see how we can create that opportunity, because I think that that is what we need. That is that intergenerational piece that we talked about, but it also gives the youth that space to kind of say, listen, we're calling you in. This is for all of our youth, and you can assist us, but we need to kind of work together, just like we did here and invited some youth. So I think that, to me, that is so exciting to kind of think about, yes, how can I help to bring a 2-day call to collaboration for just the youth of this city? And then I think secondly, the intersectionality of the work that I do as an environmental justice organizer for Clean Water Action, and how it connected to so many other conversations. And I really saw that there was more people in the city that I never thought would be engaged with the work that I do. And even some of the students, how excited they were. I just got contacts from students like, no, that lead in the drinking water, you know, we didn't talk about that in the workshop, but I want to talk to you about that because I'm concerned. Or, you know, the air, the quality of the air.
The lack of community gardens.
Yes, all of that came up after. So the space, you know, allowed people to kind of see us, hear some of our concerns, but then that kind of networking opportunity after the sessions. Now it got us for people to say, you know what, yeah, you are with Clean Water Action. Let me talk to you on the side about that. So that is most important. So I'm going to actually stay involved with the students as well, and the community members, because we do want a vibrant city that is sustainable and that is free of toxics and pollution. And I'm so glad that I just found other people now to bring into my circle that ordinarily I would not think to kind of reach out to. So that is two kind of events and opportunities that are like high up on my next steps. And it would not have happened if it wasn't for this 2-day event. So.
Thank you, ladies, both very much. We appreciate it. Mother-daughter, Kim Gaddy and Frankie Gaddy. And we're really excited that you were both with us today.